Hello and welcome to the final session of the Imperator community multiplayer. Sorry, it took a little while to get us in. Starchitec was having issues, but he's currently on 70%, and as soon as he readies up, we're going to get ready to go. This is the final session, as I said, and there are some points on the line at the end of the game, more than just the standard, pops and pop growth. And I've got a handy little chart for that as well. So, here are the end game points. We've got total income, percentage of total manpower, highest pop capital, most territories, most pops, highest pop density, stability, cultural unity, religious unity, total techs, military traditions, the best road network, which is my personal favourite, largest army, largest navy, cultural happiness, foreign culture happiness, and finally, largest font, which is a bit of a meme one at the end. Don't worry about it. It's fine. These are the points. These have been what the players have been aiming towards the entire game, and hopefully this doesn't leave us in a situation where everyone's going to stay at peace the entire session and try and just game it to get as much as possible. We're going to be playing to the end game, so we've got 25 years of play, and on the first of the first 727 AVC. That's when we're going to be taking the final count. Oh, it's great to finally get going as well. And I'm very happy to have this multiplayer over, in a way. It's been great fun. There's been some ups, there's been some downs, but I'm happy to get out of 1.3.2 and start looking forwards at the next multiplayer, which will be at some point. Originally, the plan was to play with the, Bronze Age mod, but apparently that's far too unstable in multiplayer, so that's probably not going to be the case. It might be another Death of Alexander start, probably. Right, ready up, and we shall go. Come on, Star. Come on, Star. You know you want to ready up. Everyone else is ready. Come on, this is ready up. There we go. Okay, let's go. Speed 1. Let's head on. Let's turn off all of these things because I don't want them on. And we will see what we have left. So, Magna Graecia, currently at war with quite a chunky amount of the world. He's doing okay. Even because of that, although I have heard that he's going to be peacing out with Albion very shortly. He's at war with Celtiberia. It looks like this is going to get wiped. This is going to get wiped. That's bad juju for them. Let's switch to Albion's perspective so we can maybe look at the battle itself. Not only is he going to get crushed by that army, he's also got the wrong tactic. And the 121k is no longer at war with Albion. Albion is out of there. He is at peace. So he's definitely screwed over Celtiberia in that. Celtiberia is now standing only with Macedon. He's the war leader. So maybe Magna Graecia's focus should be on attacking Celtiberia. Again, though, this province here is a little bit too important, and he's currently losing it. War goal being contested. They did at one point have the ability to wipe peace. That is no longer on the cards. We got Pictonia and Arvernia also at war with Magna Graecia. That's a separate war. And they're doing relatively well. They may be able to force peace, but it's not going to be for a lot of land. If we look at Arvernia's perspective, they're 35 war score. From battles, it's +8, and not doing too badly. I would have expected that to be a little bit lower, actually. But yeah, things are going relatively well on that front. Pisuria is at war with Thrace. Did that just start? 702. 5th of August, 702. It did just start. This is a brand new war. And immediately... Wait, who declared this war? It is Thrace that have attacked Pisuria, and immediately they're going over to try and siege Paphigia with a chunky amount of men. Remember last session, this same thing happened. They went over with a chunky amount of men, lost a battle, And when they tried to cross again, the boats came out. And they all died. And it was like 400,000 men dead. Unfortunately, for Pisuria, he's got the vast majority of his army away attacking the AI of Parthia. So that's not good for him. He needs to get himself home very quickly, because if this falls, you lose the ability to do this strategy of cutting them off. What it would be a good idea, though, is if the boats, Iberia's already doing it, go to stop these guys from reinforcing in general. Then when you have enough men to destroy this, you hit them. Oh, it's too late, though. It's too late. This capital has got 3 forts. There's 203,000 men here. Is it going to survive? I'm thinking probably not. The Iberia is just aesthetic. It looks quite nice. Not going to disagree with that. Although Pleoramis, Sebastea do look a little bit shitty. And he's also got this up here, which doesn't look amazing. We're not giving points for pretty borders, but if we were, that would be a negative. We've got Iberia joining in on this war as well. We've got... Is Egypt at war? Yes, they are. They're at war with Parthia, but that's kind of irrelevant, to be honest. That's not what we want to see. Macedon's still at war. I mean, they were at war with Magna Graecia. Are they staying with Magna Graecia? Are they still attacking them, or have they gone for Pisuria? Nope, they are still fighting with Magna Graecia. And, let's be fair, not doing amazingly well. It's not going terribly well for them. It's also not going terribly well for Celtiberia. They've got a big battle here. Reinforcements coming in. Just look at the amount of frickin' elephants. It's actually not the massive amount of elephants. The elephants are... It's 24 there. This is a 93k stack of elephants. I really fucking hate the way that elephants work in this game. It's just not good at all. I think in the next multiplayer we might mod that as well. Have light infantry do a lot of damage to elephants. That'd be quite fun. Alright, so Celtiberia is coming in with reinforcements. How much reinforcements have you got? Lots of light cavalry reinforcements. You've got very few reinforcements in general. I think this might be a Celtiberian loss. Already he's being flanked. That's GG for you, good sir. That's not going to go well. It is going well, however, for Arvernia. With Macedon and Magna Graecia having such a big fight over in Italy, it's leaving Arvernia basically scot-free to do whatever the fuck they want, which is really good for them. Magna Graecia doesn't have as many men, but they just have better men. But being outnumbered 2-1 is not what you want. At the moment, we've got shock action immediately. We're going to have a retreat, changing it to phalanx again. What they basically need to do is choose a tactic that neither side really wins all that much on. And really, Macedon should have that as his tactic. Because having it where it's so easy to have a really strong counter that you have the troops for, it's not great. It's not great. So something like skirmishing or deception, whichever one doesn't have a really solid counter, would probably be better for him. Albion, still no wars, although he is allied with Macedon. That is interesting. No longer allied to the Gauls, though. He's got a truce with both Pictonia and Arvernia. He's allied with Magna Graecia and Macedon. This seems filth, if I'm being honest. I don't approve. He's got 4 relations. He's got 4 player allies. But this, allying both sides, not a fan. Not really a fan of that. Let's see how Iberia is doing against Thrace and the Antigonids. There's been a fort taken, but very little else. And it looks like the Thracians have been driven back away from Peyphaga. I didn't see that, but it's good to see that it's happened. Or it's good for the Pisurians, of course. You don't want to have this 2019 pop capital be sacked. My opinions on mega capitals like this have been, well, they've been documented. I don't know if they've been well documented, but they've been documented. So if you want to check that out, it's a recent video of mine that we've got up. I'm going to quickly exit Flux, so that is no longer going to pop up. My apologies for that. So, we've got that going on. Are you going to try and attack? I mean, there's so many troops. He'd get a -2. So if you attack this with a decent enough general, you don't have a general that is good enough. But if you attacked it, there'd be a -2. No longer, though. The river has been successfully forded. Now, is this 150k going to do some damage? Probably. Probably. Switch back to Magna Graecia. Is there any battles going on? There is. And it looks like we've got the Magna Graecians really looking for the choice fights. And he's found one here. He's losing a -1 from the terrain, but he's got a much, much better general. And we've got 115,000 Macedonians coming in to stem the tide. Unfortunately, phalanx versus envelopment, that's really not what you want. He's changed it, and half of the army have run away, switching it to phalanx versus shock action. He's really quite good at this depth of generals, this Magna Graecia player. Got a level 15 coming in as well. Oh, man, the losses that Macedon are suffering here are just insane. They're really, really bad. Relatively even fight, but with the tactics difference, there we go. We've got a tactics change to envelopment for Macedon is, yep, and they've run away. Okay, but I assume they've killed far more than the Macedonians have there. If Magna Graecia wanted to peace out right now, obviously they're not going to be able to get anything. Ooh, big battle there as well. And another one that the Celtiberians are just not capable of winning. Their tech is too poor. They're up against mass amounts of fucking elephants. Because that's fun to fucking see. Oh, I hate elephants. Oh, man. But, I mean, they're killing more than they're losing. It just doesn't look like it's going to continue that way. At some point, his morale is going to run out. And he's going to run away, and it's all going to be over. He's got no reinforcements. He's going to start being flanked. He did get some reinforcements now, but, you know, they're vastly, vastly outnumbered. There's still 99 elephant cohorts in reserve. There is zero chance that you win this battle. And, unfortunately, that's bad. That's really bad. Losing the capital, that's going to be the war goal. So if Macedon doesn't want to lose this war, they're going to have to get over here. The fact that Thrace isn't helping is a big deal, but there's no way for Thrace to get involved. Magna Graecia attacked Celtiberia. Celtiberia was not allied with Thrace, so yeah, there's nothing he could do. Albion allied still with the 4 dudes. That's fine. That's still legal. Got Numidia allied with 2. We got Mauritania allied with 2. Yeah, it's just tough to see what he can do at this point. Starchitec he doesn't have the troop quality or numbers to get rid of these 2 African factions. He's just not got enough. Pictonia is currently helping in... maybe you want to help out there. He's got some troops here, just sieging away at Magna Graecia. The more that this goes on, the lower Magna Graecia's manpower pool is going to be, the less money he's going to make, and slowly, ever so slowly, he's going to start losing this war. He's already tapped on manpower, and he's going to really start struggling to deal with this massive amount of troops. At the moment, Macedon, if we switch over to him, has got far more manpower. He can sustain the losses. Magna Graecia cannot. Unfortunately, though, for Starchitec, We've got Numidia here, who has still 200,000 manpower. Mauritania's fairly tapped, but yeah, I mean, you got to tap them both. Starchitec is also out of manpower, and also 51,000 manpower in the hole. Where he's going to get that manpower from, I don't know. He doesn't have enough. He just does not have enough. At some point, we're going to see Celtiberia get so badly beaten that any claims that Magna Graecia has on Macedon, he's going to be able to take them. Unfortunately, Macedon has yet again split up his armies quite a lot, and we're going to see a huge army come in, hit this guy in the hills, which is probably going to be a river crossing as well, if I was to guess. And yeah, this army's not going to last too long. It's got 145,000 coming.
Hi,
oh, hello there.
Can we have speed 2?
Yes, we can. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lovely stuff. I always forget that. It's great. It's great that people come and remind me. So yeah, 100,000 Magna Graecians. Some reinforcements coming. But I imagine we're going to see Magna Graecia play the depth of generals game much better. We do have, however, Macedon coming in to stop him from doing that. And that is super interesting. At the moment, he's losing on the depth of generals game. What he'd want to do is get the level 15 in here to change the tactic. And the only way that Magna Graecia can retreat is coming back here, immediately fighting against this 35,000. It might be enough. It might be enough, and I think that's exactly what this army is doing. Let's switch to Macedon's perspective. That's exactly what this army is doing. You're going to stay here. Oh, I'm fairly sure I told him to do this in the last session. Or, I didn't tell him to do it, but I recommended it in the video. I think he's probably watched it and seen exactly what I suggested, and he's executing it quite well. Now, if Magna Graecia wants to do depth of generals, he's going to have to fight this guy first. Of course, he can retreat, like after the 5 days, and come straight back in with a new tactic, but it's going to be much tougher for him, and yeah, this was a good fight for Macedon. It's about time he had a good fight. Someone said 1 unit spam. Yeah, no, that's what these Africans are doing. Oh, it looks like Starchitec is massing for another fight in Karacha. Who's he going to choose? Like, I would say probably go after this army, try and get rid of their good general. At the same time, we've got this army is irrelevant. Where is that big elephant stack? Because you want to hit those, try and get them off the field. This 1.6k is supposed to be 64k troops. Although, interestingly... No, that's a war host. Yeah, never mind. So, Numidia, have you changed your army composition? I can't check that. I think I need to be on this, and yeah, it's not possible for me. Have you got any... Yeah, no, there it is. You still got the big elephant spam tactics. I mean, you could hit this. I mean, this used to be 93,000. I would imagine it's going to take him quite a while to reinforce this. Will roads still count for points for people, with some people having roads spammed out due to the decision the AI would have taken in the mod? It's a good point. There is that annoying decision. I'm going to say yes, purely because you can still connect all your cities. Yeah, the road thing still counts. I don't think it's affected too many people too badly. Maybe Macedon looks like he's enabled it. But as long as all of his cities are connected and, you know, you've got a nice road network going all the way, I'm happy enough to accept it still. Alright, Macedon looks like they're pushing back. Magna Graecia, completely out of manpower, 18,000 men in the hole. What is his tactic? He's going now to attack the Arvernians. That's a pretty easy fight for him, although, if I was him, just stack wipe this level 5, dude. It's easy. Just go kill. It's exactly what he's doing. Preempted. Love it. So, Albion still not doing anything. He did say he was going to backstab the Gauls, which, I mean, it makes sense. Another big battle. At the moment, Starchitec is winning on morale. No, he's not. He's actually losing. My apologies. That was wrong. He's got 38 heavy cav reinforcements. He's actually... no, it's 40 light cav there. I think he's probably going to lose this one as well. Unless he starts doing mass amounts of damage, which he actually is. Have we seen the comeback? This looks like the comeback to me. Although maybe that was just a good roll. No, 5-5, and he's doing 2-1 kills. This might be the comeback. 25 reinforcements, none reinforcements. Oh no, Starchitec, get the reinforcements in there. Now there's 15 light infantry reinforcements. It's so close. If he can keep doing this big damage, he might still have this. It's so tight though. Who's going to start being flanked first? I think it's still going to be Starchitec, honestly. 6 reinforcements. Only 4 reinforcements. Oh no, I think I was wrong. The flank is on. Starchitec's comeback is alive. There's 23,000 just doing nothing. This 46,000... Oh, fucking elephants. This army alone is probably enough. But that battle is over. We got these elephants coming in. Is he still going to come in? He is. The elephants are actually going to attack. Are we going to see this army so recently triumphant just dropped from the field by the mass amounts of elephants? Thing is, all these elephants are on fairly low health each, so maybe not. We've also got Bottleneck versus Shock Action. He's holding his own. 63 reinforcements. There's more reinforcements for Starchitec, but these elephants are going to start dropping soon. Really trash Marshall, the wrong tactic, and elephants are pretty bad morale anyways, but still, their morale is higher as a base, just for the country, so, and more reinforcements coming in. No. Fucking elephants, though. F for Macedon and Thrace. Well, at the moment, Macedon's gonna win, I feel. Thrace, let's check. I mean, this battle no longer interests me. Fucking elephant spam.